I'm really sorry. I just did all that great stuff without turning the microphone on. That's okay. Whatever I just said, reminder. It was all really, really good. This is going to be a great experience for you guys. You've seen me hold up the drink, and you guys didn't hear me talk about picking up girls at a bar, but you don't have to worry about that. We'll finish that off at the end of the show. No sound. There is sound. Come on. It's dancing around. You can hear me. Give it 40 seconds. Relax. Calm down. Here we go. We are with the Milovics, Darko, and Mirko.
Yes.
There they are. You guys have the questions? Oh, she's already saying hello. There's the big boss, and there's the real boss.
Yeah.
Which one's the boss?
Depends on.
Depends on the day, eh?
Depends on the day. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Usually, actually, we are doing everything together.
Everything together.
Everything together.
Which one's the better breeder?
I think the father is taking care more of the breeders. Yeah.
Better breeder?
Yeah. He has the feeling.
Better racer?
I think so. Yeah.
Better racer, better breeder. But I think now
it's a combination of. So
here's a question, because I fly with my father. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a lot of father and son arguing?
Not a lot, but there is, of course.
There is. Now,
there must be.
when you get into an argument, like when I get into an argument with my father over pigeons, maybe it's a good argument.
Yeah.
Maybe I say screw off, or you're an asshole. I say something. You know what I mean. You get into it.
Okay.
About a half hour after, we have a drink. It's okay. I thought about what you said. You're probably right. You guys the same way?
The same way, yeah, for sure.
The same way.
The same way.
Well, we are on now. Chris Marshman says audio now. Thank you. Mike Sharon says hello. Michael Peebler says yes, you are here. Everyone's on. So if you guys have questions for this father and son team, anything to do related in pigeons, they will answer it for you. We are selling some fantastic lots, 4 lots for you to pick from. You only get 4, and you only get 1 hen in this sale. I will post up the auction photo. This auction will close. So you posted up the photo. This auction will close Sunday, 6 p.m. New York time. That's Feathers Elite time. That's the time when you're going to put quality into your breeding program. Now, we don't do extreme long distance pigeons often. It's always sprint and middle. And I figured I had to find the right one. This was the thing. And I'd seen the Milovics, I've seen their adverts. I've seen them. And then when I was in Poland, it was like I was meant to be there at that moment. From the moment I met you guys, your booth was going. There's people. It was, and the pigeons you brought out were phenomenal.
I think so, yeah.
Right off the start, you guys straight, correct, no bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what I like. And I screwed up, guys. On these pedigrees is DNA certification.
Yeah, for the lot 2.
For the lot 2.
Yeah.
Now, what I say, is the lot 2 your pick of the sale? Is he your favorite? What's your favorite in the sale of the 4?
He could be for sure, because he's a direct son of the First National Perpignan, the Dark Knight. At this moment, our favorite pigeon.
That's your favorites, and you guys are getting a direct son from the favorite pigeon. Okay, guys.
Sure.
I'm going to say something. Not every breeder I visit thinks the way you guys think. You want to put your best foot forward. Yeah. You want to put pigeons that you would want to buy.
Yeah.
That's the way you are. Because when you went and met your friends, that's how they treated you. And you followed the pattern.
Exactly.
Works the best, guys. So this is what you're getting. This is why we're here. This is why I knew when I met them, it was going to be no bullshit. It's going to be, you're getting the best that we have. And this was a last minute auction. This was, we're not lying. This was just 4 weeks ago. We didn't know each other. No, you may have seen me on camera.
No.
I seen you in a book. That's the photo I seen, actually, guys, right there. And this photo, for people wondering, what's the photo?
This. We wanted to put this on the photo, actually a poster, because of our special achievement in the season 2024, so last season. This is our winning team of Barcelona 2024, where we basketed 9 pigeons, and all 9 were back home, and 7 out of 9 made national prize.
7 out of 9, guys. And here's the fun fact that they don't tell you. Unfortunately, he would have had 9 out of 9, but you were about 30 minutes late with what? The last two?
The last two, yeah. They were about 30 minutes late for national prize.
For national prizes.
It's like 25% of all basketed pigeons.
Okay, and guys, I'm just going to show you. We're going to just show you here. If this is the front part of Belgium, okay? There's the front part.
Yeah.
This is where they are. They're at the back part. And the pigeons come through here like this.
Yeah. It's like difference of almost 150 kilometers.
150 kilometers.
Yeah, from Barcelona for sure.
And here's a little tip, guys. The Belgian flyers that are living in this region, they're calling you now and buying birds from here for there.
Yeah, and here also, and because of our results the last years, because of our distance, and we just made such a good results on our distance. So the people, the pigeon men from Belgium that are living much shorter, they are very interested in our pigeons, and that's actually like a proof so that we are doing a good job. I think so.
I think so. We got our first comment from King Jamil. Do you guys ship to Trinidad and Tobago? Now, I know I can ship pigeons from Canada to Trinidad. You have to have a group, 20 or 30 birds. There is a gentleman that wants to import a group that I know of. So these birds would, for me, they would go from Belgium to Canada, Canada then to Trinidad. See, we got people from Trinidad. How do you think your birds will do in the tropical islands?
I'm not afraid of, so our pigeons are actually doing the best on the heat weather and headwind. I think that's our experience.
Okay. I think these pigeons
also, of course, in every weather condition, but
when you're in the back of the country and you're at the top, I don't think there's not much that can stop these pigeons.
Yes, that's sure. But
do you know what would be amazing?
What?
If for a race, seriously, like a Barcelona, there was the sun would stay up like in Norway for 24 hours. It would be amazing to see what you would do.
Perhaps. Yeah.
I don't think they would stop.
Probably, yeah.
They might be dead when they get home, but anyways.
But you saw some video that you posted also last day about that was I think that was these two, the last two.
Okay.
That made the prize.
The last two that made the prize. Yeah.
They came actually together. Maybe 1 minute between.
Unbelievable, eh? 1,100 kilometers.
And you saw the weather?
Yeah.
Condition?
1,100 kilometers.
Chris Marshman asks, do you fly mainly cocks or hens or equally both?
Equally both, because they are going, we are basketing them like a whole couple. Because we are racing them on natural system, so on the nest system. So the whole couple goes on the race.
You heard it, Chris. This is how they do it. They send both to the races. They fly them always on nest. You ever fly without nest?
Season, when the game starts for us, so when the marathon season begins, we fly them on nest. At the beginning of the season, we call it preparation for us. They are flying with a hood.
Flying with a hood system.
Yeah.
Okay, but have you ever flown a Barcelona on no nest?
Yes.
How's that work out?
The same.
Same.
Yeah.
Good pigeons, eh?
Good pigeons. They can fly on both, on every system.
Yeah.
If you have good, healthy, and strong pigeons, they can fly on every system.
And you see that question, guys, I just asked. This answers questions I asked in the interview when I say, do your pigeons win for other people? Because, listen, you and me, we might both be winners, but we're going to get there on a different road.
Yeah.
But your pigeons win for other people. And I think that's very, very important. It's like if it's not perfect, they don't have babies or they're not on eggs, you don't worry about it. No. You still play them. Yeah. And they still show up.
Yeah. That's important to see.
Michael Peevler says, how do you think these birds would cross with Emile Dennis? Now, he's on the short end, isn't he?
Only краще 100 kilometers.
His shorter are like I think 80-90 kilometers for sure.
Yeah.
But it's I think it's it can be crossed with every pigeon because the last few years we crossed our pigeons with Frank Zwiers.
Mm-hmm.
The Dutch guy, very familiar, very great champion from Holland, and directly we had very good results directly. Our pigeons are very good to cross. Yeah.
Well, I believe it. It's funny. The other night we had Lars Losberg. He come in. He wanted to see your pigeons. We do a little show with him. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
But Lars Losberg, you beat him in Perpignan. He was fourth, and you were third. I believe that's
That's in 17.
yeah
That's
with her.
With the Mealy one.
He hates mealies, eh? And when he had the
Why?
mealy, no, he goes, I got he was ahead of you, he clocked before you, but then
Yes, but
as time,
because we are at the end.
and I think you beat him by 5 yards or 5 meters. It
Probably.
was something.
Probably, but because between her, she was third national, and the first one, it was 10 meters difference.
Okay.
Only 10 meters.
Yeah, you were all close.
And the first one national was 80 kilometers shorter, and she was only 10 meters like slower.
Yeah, and he's in the
North-
Burlar area.
North west wind, so it was headwind, and for her it was difficult to to win the first national because of the distance. And but I know the guy and I appreciate.
Yeah, you know what? When he went through, he says, "Okay, my favorite is the one, and then the mealy." Eh? He says it's a toss up. I says, "Well, you don't like mealies." He says, "Okay, this mealy's nice." No, but
8 days in the transport.
Yeah, that day they were 8 day like in the truck.
they were what?
Eighth day.
Eighth day.
Yeah, the 8th day because of the weather conditions were bad.
Well, they were okay, yeah, but they shipped the first 5 days, and then they sat 8 days.
Yeah, instead of
So they were-
normally 5 days, they were inside for 8 days, and then they released them because of the weather conditions were bad. I think they were released at Monday or something.
So they were what, a total of 8 days in the truck or 12?
Totally 8.
Total 8.
8.
And the birds come home, no problems.
No problem. She made the third national as well.
Isn't that something?
And
Eh?
she was also ace pigeon because few weeks before she also made a top prize from Egan.
So there you guys see it. Results. That's why we're here. If you guys have questions for Darko, don't be shy. Now's your time. We're
Shoot
gonna
me.
shoot you. We're gonna get into these lots here momentarily. And again, guys, I say to you, don't be shy and ask a question. No question stupid. One thing that's great about these guys, they answer the questions. They don't give a shit. They'll show you what they're feeding. They show you what they're putting on the feed. I will say, you're not afraid to give the people your tips and tricks.
No.
And I find in Belgium and Holland,
Yeah.
this is like, we don't know how you made that, but it looks really good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand you. Yeah.
Why are you not afraid? Because, I mean, when you're giving people the shit that you're using,
Yeah.
you're technically telling them tricks to keep up with you.
Yeah, but still I'm not afraid of.
Not afraid, eh?
No, of course not.
Guys, this is a guy I would love to race pigeons against because I know one thing. He's okay when you beat him,
Yeah.
but if you beat him, he comes back to beat you.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the type of guy he is. And you raise them the right way, eh?
Yeah. I got it from my father.
You got it from your father. So we're gonna look into these lots, guys. Again, get your questions in. Don't be shy. We made this late so you guys ask questions. Now watch tonight. Nobody asking questions. I know if you guys are shy, it's okay. You're not gonna ask a wrong question. I started the show and I didn't even hit the. I had the record button shut off. But anyways, these are the lots here. We are going to go one by one. I'll let you handle the pigeons, and we'll talk about them. And we'll go from here. Your lot number 1. I'm bad with the names. It's you guys read the name. I can't see the screen from here. It's
Daughter of Adrijana.
yeah. Great name, eh?
Yeah.
Why Adriana?
Because of Adriatic Sea.
Of what?
Adriatic Sea.
What is that?
That's
sea?
sea in the south of Europe,
Yeah. See, in South Europe.
Yeah, where we come from
Okay.
originally.
Now, selecting this pigeon. I love this pigeon. The feathers, exactly as Lars. See, before Lars Losberg handled these pigeons, I asked him, "What do you expect to feel?" And he said everything before he handled it. Super soft feathers,
Yeah.
super buoyant. I don't even. Everything he said was true. Look at the flights. Look at the
You can see the
N3.
powder.
Yeah, you see the oil on the flights,
The
eh?
oil, the powder.
Mm-hmm.
It's very soft. She's the same like her mother.
Same like her mother.
The same. Longer build, longer type. The same like her mother.
Same like her mother.
Yeah, Adrijana, the third national, the first provincial, the third national Narbonne.
And again, that
Very hard race.
It was disaster race. It was the toughest Narbonne ever.
and there you is, your lot number one. Again, out of the very best. The pigeon is super.
Yeah.
In the hands. It's a 10. I think for the only hen in the sale, guys, you're not going to go wrong. I think this hen could go. Could this hen go to the number 2, Cock? What do you think?
Yes, because he's a smaller type and a shorter one, like his father, the Dark Knight, the first national. So I think it's possible for sure.
They go together.
Yeah, for sure.
Not bad. And the Mealy, okay?
Oh, the Mealy as well.
The Mealy as well.
Yeah.
And what about the number 3 cock?
Number 3 cock, maybe even better.
Maybe better. And the one thing I like, the number 3 cock, he's a little bigger than her.
Yeah.
He's the big.
He's the biggest guy there, but he's just light and not heavyweight, you know.
No, he got a bigger frame,
Yeah.
but still super
Still,
buoyant.
yeah.
Mike Green says, how do these guys think they would do in one loft races? Now, you don't fly one loft races,
No, personally not.
but you have pigeons that have participated.
Yes, from other people. They were from here 50% or 100% or 75% on one loft races. So we know that our pigeons also can do the one loft races as well. From the reference we got.
So you don't have to worry.
Of course, we don't got every reference, but what we found out and what we got, because I told it in the video, at Avi Rings in Slovenia, there was ace pigeon there on the left race.
Now here's a question, and before we get to this question, Mike Green, great question. Do they fly one loft races? I want you guys to think about this. Emil Denny's got into flying one loft races. He didn't change the pigeons. He just sent the pigeons to one loft races.
Yeah.
And his pigeons that flew Barcelona, flew those races, they win. Guys, if you can focus to do those tough races, you have to have the mental power. And the secret is these pigeons. The difference between these pigeons and sprint pigeons and some middle distance pigeons, they're heavier pigeons. These pigeons can fly, they don't have weight. So they keep going. And they don't need the work. They naturally have to be buoyant to do it. These pigeons will win in one loft races. And I will tell you, I know you're not interested. You guys should start trying yourselves because you know what? I think
we will do this. We talked this today, my father and I, and probably this is on our list
to do.
Yeah, in the next seasons.
In the next seasons.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris Marshman wants to know, does he fly shorter distance races with similar results? Now, if you watch the
Love Tour.
Yeah. You fly shorter distance.
Yeah, we have to because we have to start the season like the other pigeon men at the beginning. So we try to start half of April. So we start with the short distance, of course, like everyone. But we don't clock these particular races. But if we do this, of course, I want to see how they are coming.
And
if we do this,
And in your club, how are they? They're quite competitive.
Of course.
Yeah, they're right
For
there.
sure. For sure. Yeah.
But
Even
just
the young birds.
yeah,
Even the young birds.
and they don't darken. No, it's just
No, we don't darken. We don't separate them. Even the young birds, when we basket them on 400 kilometers or something, they can be on the top
on the top.
for sure.
So they're not. You wouldn't say these pigeons are like an Arden. They're not. They don't take 3 years to mature. They mature.
No, because we have with the yearlings, so 1 year old pigeons, we have direct great results.
Guys, this is what I'm saying for you North Americans. You want to add some grit, some toughness, and some good luck into those one-off races, and you want pigeons that actually have the balls. They don't wear out. They just keep going. Your lot number one, the only hen in the sale. She's a beautiful hen.
Yeah.
I don't know. She could
Just
be my
like-
favorite. You know what? She's got a bit of a cocky look, but she's a hen, eh?
Yeah,
She's
I think so. Yeah.
we debated about it. You guys
Yeah.
are gonna be so happy on this lot number one, guys. I'll tell you, this is the quality right here. Super.
She's smart girl. Huh?
Yeah, she's intelligent. Look, she's not wigged out, not crazy.
No.
Let's see. We got some more comments here. I just going to double check before we move on to good old lot number two. Michael Peeler says, "Is the Mealy in the breeding loft or flying?" That Mealy hen. This is Michael Peeler. You really hit a sensitive subject, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, but that's okay. The Mealy was after her performance as 2-year-old hen. When she became a national ace pigeon, KBDB marathon, and when she won the third national Perpignan, almost 1,000 kilometers, we put her. We had opportunity to sell her, but instead of that, we choose to put her in the breeding. That was a good decision, and we only breed 6 children from her. And but after this, she died in an accident in the breeding. So her father is still alive. He's from 2006.
We seen him. He's
just were not lucky with her in that way, because she died when she was 3 years old. But these children from her were very, very, very important for our breeding. So that was really right decision to put her on the breeding instead of selling her. Because, for example, the Barcelona team of this year, last season, the first one, the blue hen, she won 38 national Barcelona. She won the trophies. She is a granddaughter of the Mealy hen.
Granddaughter.
Yeah. Like all many other grandchildren of her. So, but it's like you said, it's a little bit sensitive.
Well, you know what though. The great thing about you is, and I'm gonna ask a question. You've got what? How many pigeons? How many pigeons you got on the wall
I
here?
don't know. Yeah.
You got what? 1, 2, 3. You got about 10
But
pigeons.
they are there for a reason, for sure.
How many of them are still in your breeding program? Of
How
these?
many of them?
Yeah.
Because there are few of them are already died because they are from 11.
But you didn't sell any of these on the wall.
No.
Guys, this is why this family is so respected in Belgium. You see the pigeons on the wall, you couldn't buy them. They didn't want to sell them. They don't need to sell pigeons to make money. They have full-time jobs. They make enough money.
Yeah.
And this is why you go up so quick, because you're keeping the fruit.
Yeah.
The trees that make the fruit.
Yeah.
Mike Green has a question. He says, "I was thinking they would go good with my Emile Denny's and Verstrata pigeons. Now, Verstrata, what do you think?"
You should try.
Yeah, I think
try. Yeah.
his are around 800, 800 pigeons.
800. Yeah. So you should try it. I think
It's not going to hurt.
it's not gonna hurt for sure.
No, he's topping what he does.
Pigeons, I think, can only make them stronger.
Yeah. I think as long as you're bringing in, we're not saying go to a spring pigeon. We're saying it's a little different, but I think it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you've seen lot number one. Michael Peeler says, do they think the grandkids do better than their parents? That's a question.
The grandkids
So, like for instance, let's say the Mealy
can be. Yeah. Yeah.
can be.
Yeah. But
But I know you. If when you go to bring in pigeons, I know you. If you were to come to this loft, you would buy right now. You would buy on that wall. You would buy children from each of those pigeons on the wall.
yeah.
You wouldn't look. You wouldn't look at grandkids. Not to start. You go right for the children.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah.
You see, guys, I told you he doesn't cookie cutter it. He don't give you bullshit. He gives you the real stuff.
Sorry for interrupting. That's why we have these four. They are direct.
That's why they're the four. This is the types of people I like to do business with. They want to put their best foot forward. Not just because we're auctioning them, because you guys are going to get them and they want you to call them back and say,
For sure.
thank you, may I have another?
Yeah.
And they're telling you,
Exactly.
hey, we could go and get grandkids all day long, but that's not your best foot.
No.
And there's nothing wrong with the grandkids.
No, of course not. We have
Hey,
a lot of grandchildren.
The blue hen's a grandchild. Super.
The Andre.
Yeah, and the red one and
Guys, you see it all here.
The red special.
Yeah.
she there, and we have a few another one without a photo. Of course.
You're running out of real estate here. Anyways, guys, that's your lot number one. We're gonna move on now to lot number two. Now, this is the pick of the sale. I don't know. This number two, very special pigeon. He comes with the DNA certificate.
Yep.
He's so feisty. I will tell you. In the loft, disc cock. He only takes one place in the loft.
Yeah.
And he goes to the top. I don't understand it, eh? That's the way he is. Always at the top, this pigeon. You go in, at the top, at the top. There he is, son of the Dark Knight. Let me post him in. Darko,
Yeah.
you tell me why you picked this guy.
Yeah, because it's, of course, direct son of our best pigeon at the moment. National winner, the Dark Knight, the first national Perpignan on the farthest distance in Belgium. And he's also a son of a very special breeding hen. So I think he has a lot breeding value.
And he's like a hen, but he's real cock.
Like a hen. The father was the same. In a year, he will be just normal.
Super nice. You see the purples, the greens, the color. He's sharp looking. The white is white. Wattle's chalky. Again, soft, silky feathers. The feathers is unbelievable.
Yeah, the feathers are, of course.
Now, when you went to start your family,
yeah,
did you notice the feather quality to be like that on the pigeons that you were bringing in?
That's one of the thing we are very looking at.
Is the feather quality?
Yeah,
they have to have it.
That's the first impression,
and
they must have it.
And I don't think it's the stuff you put on the feed. I think they produce it naturally.
No, it's just yeah, of course, because we want to breed from pigeons like that. We think it's a quality. Yeah.
And that's what this is about, guys. You get a direct son, you get the DNA certificate. I don't think you're going to go wrong on these pigeons. You just have to try them. Don't be scared that they're extreme long distance. These pigeons will do it. I believe they do it all day long.
We have in our Barcelona team, two, one half brother and half sister of him.
Half brother, half sister of him
from the mother side. So
on the team. Yeah, look, guys.
This is the half sister, and he is the half brother.
Oh, look, he looks just like him, eh?
Yeah, and the sister also. She's one of my favorite for next season. And the father is, of course, the Dark Knight.
And why did he get the name the Dark Knight?
Yeah, that's a special story because we found him in the dark. Yeah, that's simple.
Found him in the dark. What kind of name are we gonna give him? Dark Knight.
Yeah,
What?
but Dark Knight, like the fighter, the knight.
Knight.
But
Oh,
when
okay,
you
okay.
pronounce it, it's like Dark Knight.
Ah, okay.
It's like
I get it. Chris
double meaning.
Chris Marshman says the pollen pigeons, Mark and Gert Paulin.
Mark Paul. Yeah.
Paulin.
Yeah.
Do you think they would cross well with them, guys? You're out. Okay, those are the. They should cross. Why wouldn't they cross?
Why not?
It-
Why not?
it-
Especially because they are I think also like 100 kilometers shorter.
Uzimaju nas.
And from that region, the last few years, fencers are coming here to get the pigeons.
So guys, you can cross them. I don't think you're gonna have to worry. These pigeons, they're gonna start impacting right away. And I think any tough young bird races you have, you're gonna see these birds show up. Super quality. This is Darko's pick of the sale.
Yeah, yeah.
What more can we say, eh?
We didn't breed so many cocks from the Dark Knight this season.
What does he throw? More hens?
More hens, yeah. They are all, of course, on the racing loft. He's one, and maybe another or two.
So you find that he mostly produces hens.
This season with the coupling.
So a lot of the times when you have two eggs, both hens.
Yeah. This season.
That's a great thing to see.
Yeah, this season it was like this. So this is one of few cocks we bred from the Dark Knight, from the national winner. So the opportunity for somebody to buy.
So when you purchase, okay, no, not when you purchase. When you breed Dark Knight wins.
Yeah.
You're gonna have. Are you looking right off the bat for children to put to your breeding loft, or children to race, or children to sell? What are you looking to do? What's your like very first?
And most of them are there in the lofts
for racing.
Yeah.
We
put now only the breeding maybe two couples.
Two couples.
Two couples. That's it.
And the rest go to play.
The rest go to play. And one couple was for sale. It was this one and a hen. So only two were for sale this year.
And guys, you see that they don't put everyone in the stock loft like they're gold.
No.
You want to see them.
They are there.
Keep going.
And they did 400 kilometers like the other ones. They are not just like, we have to be careful about them. No.
So what you're saying is when you put the children from Dark Knight into the race loft or from the Mealy or from whoever, your top pigeons, you don't look at who they're from. You just play them.
Yeah.
You're not afraid. At the end of the season, you see what's left.
Of course. And normally, from the quality, from the best pigeons, they are there. After the selection, after all races.
Guys, there he is, your lot number 2, the pick of the sale. I posted up his photo. There he is, guys. He's in black and in white. You get it? Black and in white, black checker cock with the piding. The purple and the green on his neck is in the photo that I took. He's got the purple and the green. But in actual person, that photo is horrible. He looks so much nicer. I got to work on my photography. It still sucks. We're getting back to it though. Oh boy, here we go. This was the one I thought was a hen. For some reason, I think because I
noticed that in the video.
I screwed it up. I go, no, this is the hen here with the diamonds on her neck.
Yeah.
He's wearing a necklace, eh?
Because the lot 1 has also some white, but it's
higher up,
the eye,
next to the eye.
Yeah, that's why I think.
Okay, so this is the number 3. Now this is the pigeon that threw Lars for a little loop, a little different pigeon.
Yeah,
but he liked it. He liked it a lot, and I tell you, what a pigeon this is.
Yeah.
The lot number 3. You guys see the photo. Like, share, and subscribe. And boy,
He's like,
yeah. You know what? I expect him with this body to be like heavy.
yeah.
He's not.
These are the parents. That's the mother.
There's the mother from the Barcelona team.
That's the father.
There's the father. So
Yeah.
those are the 7.
Yeah, of course. And these
Second.
two
Mhm.
fly race like a couple from being yearlings. And these two, as yearlings, brought us also national championships, marathon, KBDB, and the big trophy there are from the parents of this one.
Of this one, guys, take a look. You're getting it right from the picture from the Barcelona team. The 7 pigeons that made the top prizes, right there. You're getting it. This cock. You know what? He does. He feels a little bigger for a Barcelona pigeon, but he's not. He's perfect.
He's just perfect.
All 3 of them, the feathers, it's almost like for you people that don't like, Darko, I say I have a lucky job, eh? I handle seriously
Sometimes.
world class pigeons. And when I try to explain to people where you get this quality from, you have to come and feel this. And you see it
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
But you only see this when you go to top lofts.
Thank you. Yeah, but
If you've been to the lofts and you say, this isn't the stuff.
yes, and sometimes when I visit some lofts, of course, when I come back home, I'm happy again.
You're happy you didn't spend the money, eh?
Yes, and when I handle my pigeons, so I get my feeling back. The
You,
right.
so do you go to other long distance lofts
Yes, for sure.
and you go look at
We did
pigeons?
this. We did this for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now the last few years, no more. I think we haven't been, of course, and our friends, a mentor. Of course, that's always it's normal. We visit each other, but
I think with the army that you have, you don't really have to bring in too much. You don't have to. I think you're on the right track.
I hope so. I hope so. And we already worked with these pigeons for a decade now, 10 years, without bringing any other.
Mm-hmm.
So a few years ago, we started to bring some fresh blood, but only not too many, but only a few. So the base stays. I think it's important to keep the base because we, in the 10 years, we select our pigeons and on our way. So I think we built a good base. So now we try to keep go further and try to be on top.
Yeah, and Mike Green, these I think would be great for my combine, 5 to 600 mile races. Yes, Mike, these pigeons. And do you want to know the great thing? You're not going to get beat by guys that have these pigeons because you don't sell a lot of pigeons. You don't sell a lot of pigeons, and that's a great thing, guys. You're not gonna. They don't flood the market. They're not into that.
No, and yeah, of course, our focus is on racing, breeding and racing, and selecting pigeons, and working hard for them. But we get that also from them back, and that's for us the most important thing and the joy we have with the pigeons and happiness and sharing the happiness with each other. That's for us the most important thing.
Okay. Chris Marchman has 2 questions, and I'll ask the question, but I don't want to answer for you, but I think I have the answer, I think, right down pat. So Chris Marchman says, if he were to purchase a pigeon, who would you purchase from? And then the second part is, or would he trade with a fellow fancier? And I think at the level you're at now, you're very lucky now because now you can go to somebody that you like or you respect and it's more likely you guys talk. One or two pigeons goes this way, one or two pigeons goes this way, because everyone wants your pigeons.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy.
No, and if it, of course, if it clicks between us, we are open to.
For yeah.
Yeah.
But when you first started, you were buying pigeons like everyone else and
Like
making the name.
everyone else, and you got lucky or you got less lucky, and you had to be patient like everyone else, and you had to build, and you know. But for us, when we wanted to start the marathon races in 2011, we had a few names on our list, and but we wanted to go first on that address, and we
Never went anywhere else.
no.
You felt it right away, eh?
Yes, and we, of course, we buy pigeons there, and but it was like amazing beginning of amazing friendship, and for us it's very important.
You know, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
I wasn't overly interested in doing extreme long distance. But
Yeah.
when I met you,
Yeah.
maybe it was almost the same way. I says, they're good guys. They got something here. There's some, you can feel it.
Yeah.
And I believe sort of the same way. You had a couple lofts you were thinking of, and you went to the first one and you said, this is it.
But the reason why we went there, because they were the farthest from our house. That was not just like we wanted to go first there because we had some good feelings about this, just like
Yeah.
you told.
And you have to have the feeling, guys. And this is why we bring the breeders to your homes in wherever you're watching. If you're sitting on the toilet, if you're driving the car, if you're having a drink, you're watching this. Listen, the pigeons are great, but I want you to enjoy the breeder because this is what you're buying. This is what, since 2011 you put this team together?
Yeah, we started with 8 couples, late youngsters.
Yeah.
In 2011, and in 2012 we went back and we buy 40 eggs from the best racers.
Yeah.
There, and we put them on our young pigeon loft, so we raised them directly from there, and we started breeding from 8 couples. That was our start, and 2 years later we basket on Barcelona, and where we basketed 12 pigeons, and 8 out of 12 made national prize, provincial prize, but 6, so 50% on our first Barcelona.
Yeah.
On the first one out.
On the first one, direct, it was like
We got lucky. Not that we got lucky, we made the right choices.
yeah, and it was a sign that we are going on the right way.
Aspiring a top long distance loft. Yes, guys, I would put this loft on a Pigeon Boss tour because when you meet these guys, you will get you will get it exactly. You will see the quality pigeons. But the best thing is, you can, as long as those pigeons haven't passed away, the pigeons are all the top pigeons are in the loft. And guys, this is where the magic is. This is why you're going to get great results. And you know what? He answers, I don't know. You must be reading a lot of books or something because every answer you have is great. You take from the Dark Knight, you park a pair or two for your breeding, and all the rest down the road they go. You're not afraid. You're not saying the Dark Knight every child we're breeding out of. No, you're making them work.
Of course. I think that's the right way.
Yeah,
That's the right way. So
Mike Green says, "Love breeders that believe in his results back it up." Yeah, your results back it up. And again, it is funny. I have asked. Normally, I'll ask people, "What do you think of him?" And then they say, "Oh, he's an ass," or he's an idiot," or "His quality's no good." Not weird, but everyone that I've asked about you,
really?
yeah, they all go, "Yeah, top guy, good guy, great pigeons." And I'm going, somebody's got to say you're an asshole. No, but that's a compliment. That really is a compliment. You didn't see, because I always ask people, hey, what do you think of this guy? What do you think of this? Well, I ask you, what do you think of him? What do you think of him?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But unbelievable. I don't think it's unbelievable. It's how you guys are built. I'm telling you, you guys are built the right way. You're a real pigeon man.
Yeah, I think so. And we tried. Yeah, I think that's the right way, and we try to be honest. First of all, honest to yourself.
And you are.
And when you start from there, then when you go like this, I think only the good things will happen to you.
Yeah, you're correct the whole way through.
I think so. So then when we are honest to ourselves, so like now these 4 lots, uh, I'm I will also buy them for myself if I were a buyer now.
Yeah.
So we are offering now these 4, not just for just like to sell them. No, they are chosen like to try to make success at other place as we had success when we were buying pigeons in the start.
Right. And guys, the foots that they've taken forward, yes, they will be invited next year to come to Feathers Elite. Now that they know, they're going to do another selective breeding again of 4 to 6 pigeons again. But these are the types of people I want to work with. These are the types of people that I want you to have their birds, because if I believe in it, and I've been around, I've seen a lot of lofts, I've seen a lot of people that pull your leg. You guys aren't those people. You guys are correct. Sammy asks, which is his best breeder ever, the Mealy or Dark Knight?
The Dark Knight, he's just now for 1 year at the breeding.
So you don't know yet.
I don't know yet, but I have a good feeling about him.
Now what
Already?
What gives you that feeling? Because pigeon people are gonna say, well, what makes you think this?
Because all of the pigeons from him that we breed this year, that we put on the young birds loft, we only lose one, and they are all like just
Good.
and just the same like our typical our pigeon. You see, a typical. I think even better than himself. I have a feeling.
That's always a good sign, eh? When the children come out a little, just a fraction better than the father or the mother.
That's a good sign. Yeah, I like to see this. And what I like to see also when pigeon race, I like to see improvement when of his results.
Okay.
And he was 6 year old when he won the first national.
Mm-hmm.
So as he was older, he was even better every year.
Little
I
better.
like to see that because I think that's a good guarantee, or good sign for breeding.
Well, I will tell you, Dean Pallett is my friend from the UK. And he says if you have a young pigeon that you start off and you can race it for 4 years, okay? Normally, by the time the 4 years is done, they're normally good breeders, because there's a lot of shit that happens in 4 years.
Everything.
And this cock here is 6 years old.
And he went on Barcelona 4 weeks before, so he flew 1,100 kilometers.
Yeah.
Barcelona, made a national prize. 4 weeks later, he won the first national on almost 1,000 kilometers from Perpignan as a 6-year-old. So I'm even more proud about this because that proves more things. Pigeon as a 6-year-old to make such achievement. The pigeons they are using every week or like every third week a lot of medication. They don't survive 6 years, and
It burns the livers out. It cooks the
course.
pigeon.
Of course, and our pigeon live long, breed long, and achieve results as a 6, 7-year-old. it's like
And again, guys, if you watched the loft tour, if you watched it, you've seen some of the natural products they use. They like to use natural products.
Yeah.
They try and cure things or keep the birds clean, not cure, but keep them clean, lower the levels with natural products. This is going to give the pigeons longevity, and I believe even for breeding it will. Hence the cock of the Mealy hen. He's a 2006.
2006, so he's 19 years old now.
19 years old, guys.
Yeah.
These are the pigeons you're looking for. Chris Marshman has another question before we switch pigeons. What age does he stop his racers? So, which is the oldest pigeon you've raced? Is 6 years the oldest?
8 years.
8 years.
8 or 9 years.
Really?
Yeah. We had an 8-year-old cock, the red one.
Right?
He won national prize on Barcelona as an 8-year-old. Yeah.
What'd you do with him? Breeding or
Now I'm breeding, yeah.
eight years old? Now, do you fly the hens the same age?
He flew like a widowhood cock a few years, and then we remove him to another loft, and then we started a natural system. He did this even better, I think, as he was older. So I like to see that, and the hens no, because we like to hence because of maybe problem or laying eggs, we like to put them earlier on the breeding as 4 or 5 year old. Yeah. So she is from 19, the blue one, the first arrival from Barcelona. She was from 19. She was 5 year old.
5 years old.
5 years old. So she's now to the breeding.
So
She moved to the breeding now as a 5. She's now 6. Yeah.
So yes, Robert. He races them 6, 7, 8 years old. Is not a problem. You think the hens you got to stop them a bit earlier?
I want to stop them, but it's not a problem. I can raise them. I can keep racing them, but yeah, as a 5-year-old hen, this was her best achievement. Also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Iron Lady.
So the Iron Lady was also flying 5 Barcelonas, so she was the 7.
5 bars. Isn't that
Yeah.
amazing to
7
say?
years old. Yeah. When we stopped her and put her on the breeding loft.
Unbelievable. 5 Barcelonas. Can you imagine this?
One, the fastest one in 2014, when the pigeons arrived from the north. They were with the tailwind. They were put in Germany and Holland. So our pigeons arrived from the back, and she missed that prize. Only 1 out of 5. She made 4 very good prizes on Barcelona.
Guys, 4 out of 5. The blue one up on the wall, guys. I told you the best pigeons are here. This is why we're here. We are going to move on to the final lot. The lot that probably everyone is excited about. This is the prettiest girl, the prettiest man at the bar. I don't know, men aren't supposed to be pretty. They're supposed to be handsome. But hey, it is okay. He's the handsome man. He's got silver on his chest, but he's a Mealy. So you can call him a silver or you can call him a Mealy. For you color freaks that are geeks and want to color correct me, there he is, the lot number 4, the Mealy cock. Oh boy. Again, man, oh man, we could make feather pillows out of these pigeons, eh? Take the feathers, they're so soft, so silky. What a cock the lot number 4 is. What are you thinking? Don't smile like that now. Look, he's even got the 3rd bar. Oh, just
Yeah, we are, for some reason, we are in love in Mealy color.
You love him?
For some reason, we are in love in Mealy color. It was because of the story of her, and her father is our base breeder number 1. Perfect is the father of him. He's red colored. The father, Mr. Perfect. He's a son of the Mealy hen.
And they both. This cock looks just like her.
Yeah.
Identical. Even got the 3rd bar. What a super pigeon. I mean, real nice, guys. Yeah, if here's a question I'm going to ask you as well. Why great condition, eh?
Yeah.
They hold condition great. I'm telling you, these birds are something else. Why are there so many in long distance races? Why are there so many reds and mealies? You see them more than anything. But you ever notice this? Black checkers?
Yeah, yeah.
Red.
Most of them are black checkers.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
black checker, red, mealy. Look, black.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
You never think of this.
No, no, really not. No.
I don't know, but this cock
They
here,
must be strong.
they must be.
They must be strong.
I don't know, but when you don't have a color preference, you don't care about
No.
color.
No, no.
So it did not.
I like to see a good pigeon. That's it. And
Strong pigeon.
a strong pigeon, and because we select them on our distance, and we think it's important to select them also on tough races.
And speed.
The tough races is where it's at, eh?
Yeah.
Now, do you think your pigeons, these pigeons, do you think they do better in, I'm going to say, super strong headwinds, regular headwinds, strong headwinds, crosswinds, tailwinds, strong tailwinds? What do you think? Where do you see, like when you're flying Barcelona or one of these internationals, what's your perfect day for them?
Everything but no tailwind.
So basically, any other shit you can throw.
Everything but no tailwind. I like to. When it's Barcelona day, I hope there will be headwind and heat weather.
Yeah,
I hope. Really.
that's what you're looking for.
I'm looking for this, and I hope on this day that they will have to work a lot, and then I know my pigeons are coming.
I think for your pigeons, the harder it is, yes, it's going to be hard for your pigeons, but I think there's a lot of pigeons that just don't have the horsepower to do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's almost like you're asking for the punishment to get rid of the lucky pigeons.
That's that's
Yeah.
Yeah. Then because I think at that moment I think 70% of competitors from my pigeons are out of the race.
You see how they think, guys. They're looking to win it the hard way. And I tell you, when you anything in life that you have to work hard at, anything, and if you put that work in, it will pay off when it's hard. You know, when you buy a lottery ticket and you scratch it and you win 10 million,
Yeah.
you blow the money real quick.
Yeah.
But you get up every day and you go to work and you make that 10 million. You know what? You save it. You don't. You're not an idiot. It's sweeter.
Yeah.
That is right. So there is your lot number 4. Again, you still going with the number 2 for your pick? 2's your pick?
Because probably emotional thing.
Guys, if you have the money, I'm gonna tell you this. I know there's 3 cocks and only 1 hen, but
Yeah.
I buy definitely a pair. I buy the cock and the hen, and I'd buy the other 2 cocks. I would not hesitate at all. These pigeons have the quality. I'm gonna post up his photo. We're gonna wrap this up here momentarily. If you guys have any more questions, please don't be shy. Again, they got to get up early tomorrow to go to soccer. They're in training. They play soccer as well as race pigeons. I kind of miss your sons not being here tonight because they kind of added that element.
Yeah.
The element of like, what's going on? But that's okay. So, those are the lots. Again, I want to thank you for taking the time, for letting me come. This is my 3rd time here. Is it 3rd time?
Not bothering us at all, so.
We didn't even get to eat the cake yet, which we are going to try that. That's why I want to cut it off with you guys. You guys asked some great questions. Yes, these pigeons will impact your breeding program. Buy one, buy the whole lot. You will thank me. And you know, the great thing is you can get a hold of Darko on the internet. Is no problem on Facebook. Send them a message. If you're interested and you miss birds from the sale, message Darko on Facebook and say, hey, you seen the video? He's going to hook you up. He's going to make sure. Don't ask him for discounts. Don't ask him. The price is the price. Why? They're straight shooters and there's no bullshit. So they put a lot of time, a lot of energy. If you want a good price, buy them at the auction. But when you call the loft and you order, say, I want one from the Dark Knight, get ready to pay the money. And because I don't want people calling you, trying to, nickel and dime. I hate nickel and dimers, eh? This is not how I roll. Anyways, great show. I want to thank you. I hope the people like the birds. You guys are total class.
Thank you.
I look forward to coming. I don't know what race is the best to come for. Is it Barcelona?
Barcelona, Perpignan. It's the end of the season, and we put all our cards on the table. So maybe the Barcelona or the Perpignan, the last flight of the season.
Now, question: if I can come, if I'm here to make it, is it possible to come for the basketing?
Yeah,
For the festive, to see how they look, to see the whole.
you can come whenever you like.
Well, what do you
During
get,
the season, before the basketing, on the day of basketing, no problem at all.
guys? You see, this is why we're
You
here.
can film.
You don't mind?
No, I don't mind.
We're gonna film the winner of. We're gonna film the winner of Barcelona this year. Watch it happen, guys. I know it. A son of Dark Knight.
It's too early.
Too
Maybe within 2 years,
2 years.
2-3 years.
Humble. Mike Green says, thank you very, very much for your time. This is great and informative. Guys, you know what to do. This auction will close on Sunday evening. All bids are in Canadian dollars, and yes, you can make phone bids. Yes, do your research. You want the horsepower, these guys have it. You will be impressed. I'll switch the camera over to me. And as I said at the beginning of the show, this was like having a couple drinks, and you see that beautiful woman in the corner of the bar. Now you have the balls to go over and introduce yourself. That's why I went to Poland, guys. I try to find you guys the best. I'm Ryan from Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. You've been Milovic. You know what that means, eh? Goddamn horsepower, baby. Goddamn horsepower. They don't stop because they can't stop because they won't stop. All they do is kick ass, take names, and make you pay on the results. Ask my buddy Lars Losberg. He got his ass kicked. Sorry, Lars. I love you, my friend. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for flying with me, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.